I found pictures of my wife and her ex whom she cheated on me with in our drawer. Because of that, I'm starting to think of divorce. Recently, we had some spider issues at our house. I was going around trying to get rid of them. I told my wife that I was going to be ruffling around the house if she needed me. As I was going around, I opened this small drawer, and that's where I found the pictures in question. They were of my wife's ex. See, earlier in our relationship, she actually cheated on me with said ex. This was before we got married. She begged me to stay, and that she was never going to see her ex again. Looking back now, I'm thinking I made a mistake, but I took her back on the basis that I never want to ever hear her talk to him, or about him, ever again. While it took some work to gain trust again, we did get through it. That was 5 years ago. We got married last year and bought this house together. And that's what fucking gets me the most. This wasn't her house from before. She actively brought these pictures here. I told her I found the pictures, and she immediately apologized and said she didn't know she had those pictures. I'd give I believe her, to be honest. Update, 8 days later. So I talked to my wife after I had cooled off. Right now, I am thinking we should divorce, but I am gonna try being on my own for a bit. I decided to go travel alone for a bit. My wife and I discussed this and she's okay with it. We're not on a break, so to speak. So I'm not gonna look to be with other women. I just want to see what it is like to be alone. Just so you all know, if my wife had just forgotten she had those pics, it may have been better. Problem is that they were just pics of him, or both of them together, and there wasn't any other things in there, just those pics. Heck, there wasn't even anything in the other drawer. And I mean, if you moved homes, you're not gonna check if you have any junk in a drawer? I just don't believe my wife forgot, or at least didn't realize she had those pics when we moved. I don't care if he was a big part of her life, she still cheated on me with him. I will repeat, she cheated with the guy on the pics. Some of y'all either didn't read, or chose to ignore that little detail. It's amazing how many people defended their relationship, or were like, well, technically you said she couldn't talk to him again. You never said anything about pics. Anyway, I do appreciate the support from the rest of you. So right now, I'm thinking divorce, but I just want to make sure I'm happier alone. Update, 2 months later. So I finally decided to divorce. I went away for a bit without her. Keep in mind I didn't go on vacation to Hawaii or anything. I went to a city I used to live in before I even met my wife. Basically, I wanted to see what life could be like without my wife. And honestly, I felt peaceful. I felt calm. I actually stopped thinking about my wife for a while. Something many of you commented was that my wife could have cheated on me while I was away. But I realized I really didn't care. I don't care if she cheats on me now, or if she loves me. I just don't care anymore. When I got back, I actually hoped she would be gone. Not because I hate her or anything, but it'd save me some hassle if I could file divorce by abandonment. I'm assuming it's easier. I don't really know how it works. But no, she was still there. I told her my decision, and she begged me to try marriage counseling. I told her I really don't want to go through the hassle. She told me we should fight for us. I told her I just don't want to fight for us anymore. I don't care about our relationship anymore. We had a long talk, and eventually she accepted that I want a divorce. We're starting proceedings now. BTW, I kept the pictures, and already met with a lawyer before I got back. I figured it wouldn't hurt to keep the pics. So yeah, now I realize I probably should have left her all those years ago. Still, I don't regret what I'm doing now.